Hello everyone, I welcome you all to our channel Let's Learn Automation. And in a previous session, we have seen the control statement, all the control statement like if and switch. And now, in this session, we are going to see the loops. So for that, I will create a new package and will name it like loops. So first of all, we'll see what are the types of loop we have in Java. So for that, I will create one class. So basically we have total four types of loop. The first one is for loop, then second while loop, then third do while loop which used least, and the fourth one for each loop. And this is used for use in the case of array and collection. So we will see this later, but basically for now we'll concentrate on these two: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So do while loop is used by very less people because due to some issues, but most of the time we use the while and for loop and while loop. So let's see the for loop over here. First, try to understand what is the need of loop. We need to print the number from 1 to 10. So we can do like, so I can print 1, then 2, then so if I need to print the number from 1 to 10, so I need to print like this, like 1 2 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, and finally 10. So in this way I can print the number from 1 to 10. So if I execute this, then we can see the output. But if we use the loops, then we can do the same thing in a 3 to 4 line. Now for example, if I need to print the number from 1 to 100, so I need to write down the 100 lines of code. But this can be do by using the for loop in a 3 to 4 line again. So for that, now I will delete this. So for loop is going to reduce our code line of code. So for basically, first of all, we'll try to print 1 to 10. So let's focus on the target like print 1 to 10. So we need to start from 1 and go to up to 10. So here in a for loop, first of all, we have the initialization. First, we need to do the initialization, then semicolon, then here we need to put the condition, and then here we need to put the increment or decrement, and we'll start the for loop like this. And here we can write down the statement. So what is initialization means, where we need to start. So like here we need to start from 1. So here I will write down integer. This is the data type, I is the variable, and I need to start from 1, so I will initialize like 1. Okay, and then condition means up to where we need to go. Like here we can say that up to 10 we need to go, so I will put the condition I less than equal to 10 because we need to go up to 10. Then increment or decrement. So uh, like we need the output like 1 2 3 4. Here we can say that like this: 1 2 3 4 5 up to 10. So there, what is the difference between this 1 and 2? 1, 2 and 3, 1, 3 and 4, 1. So we need to increment the value of I by 1. So I can use the I plus plus. Even I can use I equals to I plus 1 2. Then there is no problem. But we have the shortcut like I plus plus. So there is no problem. Then the loop start from here, and here I'll try to print. the value of I variable. So let's remove this. Now if I execute this, then I'm getting the 1 to 10. For example, if I need to print the value from 1 to 100, then the same 4 line of code will be useful. Like here we can say that I print from 1 to 100. Even I can print from 1 to 1000, then there is no problem. So the same line of code or the same program will work. So these are the output from 1 to 1000. So in this way for loop is very useful and it reduces the lines of code. But now how this loop work? So let's try to do with the 1 to 5. For example, the execution of program start from main, we know that. Then the first line is for. So here we can see int I equal to 1. So we initialize the variable I with 1. And here I put the condition I less than equal to 5. So first of all it will check the condition is true or false. So here we can see I equal to 1, then I less than equal to 5. Now I equal to 1, so here we can say that 1 less than equal to 5. As this condition is true, this particular statement will execute and will get the output like 1. Then this closing brace is there. Before going to this closing brace, it will go back to I plus plus, because we have initialized the I, then check the condition, but we haven't execute the increment or decrement portion, because the sequence of the for loop work like initialization, condition check, then execute the statement, and after executing the statement, if there is a closing brace, then it will go for the increment or the increment section. So now the value of I will be incremented by 1. So here I become 2. Then again condition is going to check. Okay, after increment condition is going to check. So here we can see that 2 less than equal to 5, condition is 2. Again this statement will execute. Now the value of I is 2. Here we can say that I is 2. So here we'll get the output 2. Then again it got the closing brace, but we know that before the closing brace it goes for the increment section. So now I become 3, and again after that it will check for the condition. So 3 less than equal to 5, again condition is true. So the value of current value of I will be printed like 3. Then again here, before going to here, again increment the value of I equal to 4, and the condition become 4 less than equal to 5. And as condition is true again, so this the current value of I will be printed like 4, and this is happen with the 5 too. Okay, now the next value is like 5, and then 5 less than equal to 5. The condition is true, the 5 is printed. And again before the closing brace it will increment the value of I. Now the value of I becomes 6, and the condition become 6 less than equal to 5. Now in this case the condition is false, so that's why the loop terminate, and finally we are getting the output like 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the working of for loop. Now this is the simple example where we try to print the number from 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 1 to 100, even 1 to 1000. Now let's try to do something else. So for example, I will comment this, and we'll take another for loop like for integer I, I will use j equal to. So let's decide the target first. So print uh, from 55 to 75. Okay, so before we have the target like 1 to 10, but now we have the target of 55 to 75. So I use the for loop for integer. Now j is the, we can use the any variable, but in a for loop we mostly use I, j, k. So here I am using the j. Now 55 is the start value, so I will initialize the j with 55, then semicolon. Then I need to put the condition, so we need to go up to 75. So here I will put a condition j less than equal to 75. Then j plus plus, not I plus plus, because here I am using the variable j plus j. So that's why we need to do the j plus plus. Then here I can use the statement and print the value of j. Okay, so now if I try to print this or execute this, then I'm getting from 55 to 75. So in this way we can use the for loop. Now let's try to do something else with the for loop. So I will create another class. We'll name it like 2. Let's delete this. So first of all, let's decide a target. So print, I can say even number from 2 to 20. Print even number from 2 to 20. So here I can use for. So here we can see that we need to start from 2. So I will initialize I equal to 2 because we need to start from 2 and goes up to 20 and the ending point is 20. So I less than equal to 20. Then here what we need to do like even number. So even number mean to say that 2, then 4, then 6, then 8 up to 20. So there is a difference of 2. So that's why here we need to do I equals to I plus 2. After that here again I am going to print the value of I variable, and if I try to execute this, then I am getting 2, 4, 6 up to 20. So all these are even number from 2 to 20. Then in the second case, let's try to print the odd number. So let's comment this, and now for integer, so try to print the odd number from 1 to 51. So that will be like 1, 3, 5 up to 51. So this is the target. So for now I will initialize j equal to 1 with 1 because we need to start from 1. Then j less than equal to 51 because we need to go up to 51, and so that's why they put the condition like this. Then j equal to j plus 1 because there is a difference of 2. So that's why j equal to j plus 2 over here, and he'll start the for loop, and here I will print the value of j. Let's see the output. So we are getting 135 up to 51. So in this way we can print the even number, odd number. Now let's try to do something else. So we'll create one more class 3, and here uh, now we try to print the number from opposite like 15 to 1. So for that I will use again for loop for integer. So here the starting point is 15. So I equal to 15. We'll initialize I equal to I with the 15. Then we need to go up to 1. Okay, opposite order. So I greater than equal to 1. Okay, I greater than equal to 1, and as we are going backward side like 15, 14, 13 up to 1. So here until now we are incrementing the values. Now we need to decrement the values. So here I'll start and see. So then here I will print the value of I. Let's run it. So 15, 14 up to 1. So what we have done here, we initialize the I with 15 because that is the starting point. Then uh, 1 is the ending point, like 15, 14, 13 up to 1. So that's why I put a condition I greater than equal to 1. So and as we are moving from the like backward, so 15 to 14, so value is decrementing, so that's why I put I minus minus, and here I try to print the value of I. Then let's comment this, and now print even number from 100 to 2. Again we need to go back in a backward side, so let's comment this first. For integer j equal to 100, we need to start from the 100, so that's why then j greater than equal to 2, then j plus j equal to j minus 2 now, because the output should be like 100, 98, 96 up to 2. So there is a difference of 1, so we need to decrement the value by 2. So here I will write down CSO statement and will print the value of j. So let's see, are we getting the right thing? So let 100, 98 and up to 2. So in this way we can go back to. Now again we'll try to do the something else. So for that, like let's decide what we need to do. Print the cube from 1 to 20. Print the cube from 1 to 20. So cube mean to say that like 1 into 1 into 1, then 2 into 2 into 2. So the value of 1 into 1 1, then this is 8, like this we need to print. So here again we use for loop. Let's comment this first, for loop, and here I will use integer k. Now k equal to 1, as starting point is 1, then ending point is 20. So k less than equal to 20, as 20 is the ending point, then k plus plus, because we need to go like 1 2 3, one first 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, like this. Then here I'll write down the CSO statement, and here I will put the formula like k into k into k. So what happen over here? First of all, the value of k is 1. Then it will check the condition k less than equal to 20. As condition is true, it will go in inner side and it will multiply 1 into 1 into 1. So we will get the output as a 1. Then before going to the closing brace, it will increment the value of k. So now k become 2. Again the condition is true, because 2 is less than equal to 20. This condition true. Then we'll get the 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8, then 27, like this we are getting the output. So if I execute this, we are getting 1 8 27. So in this way we can use the for loop for a various purpose. And now let's see the last program for the for loop, where we try to create the table of 5 or anything we can say that. So let's create a class, and here the fourth program. So let's see the what we need to do. We need to print like 5 into 1 equal to 5. So this is our target. So here for integer I equal to 1, because here what happened, like this is the second row and this is the third row. So 1, then this is 2, then this is 3. So this 5 is common, and here this value is changed, that is the output value, like this. So 1 2 3, 3 is changing, so that's why I am taking I as 1, then we had to go up to 10. So I less than equal to 10, then I plus plus, as there is a difference of 1. Then here I'll write down the statement. So we need the output like this, 5 into 1. So let's take a variable like integer number equal to 5. So we can use this program for any number. So here I will put or print the number, then in a double quote I will print the multiplication sign. Then so here whenever I am putting here like this, I need to use the concatenation symbol like this. Then again we'll use the concatenation symbol plus into uh, to print the value of I, that is 1 2 and 3. So here I will put the I, then again concatenation symbol, and here we need the equal to sign. So in a double quote I will put the equal to sign, and after that there should be multiplication or the output, then again concatenation symbol, and here I will put like num into I. So this is the formula. Let's see what we got. So 5 into 1 5, 5 into 2 10. So this is the correct value. Now I can do this, I can use this particular code for any formula or any number. For example, 17 is the complex number, complex table. So if I execute for 17, then I am getting the output for 17. Even for the 19 is also complex thing. So I will get the formula for or table for 19 too. So in this way we can use the for loop for a various purpose. So what we need to do, like for is a keyword, okay, integer is a data type, then this is for the initialization section where from where the number or the printing or the output should be started. Then this is the condition, it shows or it decide up to what we need to go or what is the scope of this program. Then this is the thing which is going to take care the difference between the two values, that may be 1, that may be 2, that may be 3, depending upon the requirement. And finally this is going to execute. So remember one thing, how what is the flow of this program, like first of all uh, I will be initialized to 1, then condition will be checked like 1 is less than equal to 10. As condition is true, this statement is going to execute, and before the closing of for loop, this I will be incremented, and again condition is going to check. If the condition is true again, then the statement is execute, and it will before closing going to closing book closing brace, it will again increment the value of I, again condition is going to check, and statement will execute. So for loop will be terminated when the condition is going to false, otherwise for loop will run continuously. But now sometime what happen, if we haven't provide the increment value over here, okay, like if I put only I and try to, or if I keep this as a blank and try to run this program, then we are getting the infinite loop, continuous values are running, or we are getting the execution. So let's stop this. So why this is happen, because there is no ending loop, because we are not incrementing anything or we are not incrementing the value of I. That's why uh, this is the unending process. So that's why we need to put like I plus plus, by which our loop will not go infinite loop. So now again if I try to execute, then I am getting the number. So this is what the for loop. Thank you.